Yeah, we said he needed a haircut. And we both got one. Just finishing up with his. Mine's already done. I'll send you guys a selfie. What's up, guys? It is Tuesday. Super Tuesday. No, wait, I think that's only for elections. But it is pretty super. It's a nice day. Overcast. Going to rain, definitely. So we came out a little earlier than expected to make this video. Wanted to make sure I got it done before the storm sets in. Mentioned in a previous video about the monsoon in this part of the world. And so far it's been kind of a disappointment as far as monsoons go. At least in Siem Reap. I'm not sure about other parts of Cambodia. But I don't think it's even rained as much as it does normally during rainy season. Even though it seems like with the monsoon it should rain actually more. And I was really looking forward to the cooler weather that generally comes with that. But so far, nothing. Like I said, other parts of Cambodia I'm pretty sure have been affected, but not here. I hear some rumbling in the background, some thunder happening. And look at the street. Isn't this pretty? All the way down. This little road right around the corner from us actually got paved. I know a while ago they leveled it out and put new dirt on, get rid of the potholes. And I thought that was going to be the end of it, because my understanding was that the cows just laying around. My understanding was that they were only going to do the roads where there was going to be a high amount of tourism once they open the country back up. And out here where we live, you don't see a lot of foreigners. I mean, foreigners live in every part of Siem Reap, obviously, but since I've lived here, walking around everywhere, I've only actually seen one other foreigner. So not a lot of that going on. So I had no idea they were going to pave it. And it looks good. And I know that sounds like getting excited about a paved road. Sounds a little silly. But if you've ever driven on this road previously or walked, trying to avoid mud puddles and not quite being able to do it because everything is a mud puddle, then you'll know that this is a pretty good thing. I'm excited for it. Hello. 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 So yeah, they paved it all the way from this end to the other end where we live. And they still got to finish the little section attaching it to the road. And by the way, if you are a supporter of mine, be sure to check your email. Hi, buddy. Which way? That way? Oh, you want to go this way? Be sure to check your email. A couple days ago, I sent out my exclusive video series every Sunday for my supporters. They get Sunday Stuff with Dave, where I sit down and talk about different things I don't normally put on public videos. So if you want to get all the information, find out things that you won't hear about on this channel, feel free to go ahead and join the mailing list. You can do that by simply donating. There are links down below to my PayPal, buymeacoffee.com/DDC, and my Patreon. If you do any of those things for the first time, I will send you copies of my book and send you a nice thank you email. And then your email will be added to the list. And every Sunday, and sometimes twice a week, you receive exclusive content from me. And you also get to be part of a conversation. I'd like to hear what you guys want to talk about. It doesn't have to be about Cambodia. If you just want to know my thoughts on things, whatever it is, you're more than free to, if you receive those exclusive videos, feel free to let me know. Next week I'm going to talk about how I met Sang Lai, and somebody wanted to know that story, and also how we get along as far as the communication with different languages. So I'm going to be talking about that in my exclusive video next Sunday. So if you want to be a part of that, check out the links down below and donate. We are about halfway through our goal for the month, and I think we can get there. Just need another $170 to $180, and our goal of $350 for the month will be met. And as always, I appreciate all my supporters. I thank you guys. I love you guys, and it is very much appreciated. Helps keep things going. All right, so the big news, I think, is going to be the reopening shortly here of the Salu market. If you don't know, Salu is the biggest market in Siem Reap. It's right there off Highway 6. It is a huge, sprawling place. I like to call it a city within the city because of all the alleys and all the little cutoffs and all the different areas that's in there. I don't think I've been here 3.5 years and probably haven't seen everything it has to offer. It's just huge. It's a great place. You can go there and do your one-stop shopping for almost anything you could think of. And closed a couple months ago due to a virus outbreak. And the governor of Siem Reap has been there, ensuring that proper protocols are going to be in place before they reopen. And they've also come up with an idea where they're going to open up half of the market. They're going to open up one half for 7 days. The other half will be closed. Then after 7 days, the vendors on the side that were open are going to be closed, and they're going to allow the other half to open for another 7 days. This is to limit the amount of people that can come in and out, less contact, less cases of the virus. And that'll be a first. That's never been done before here, so we'll see how that goes. They set up a temporary market on Street 60 for any vendors who want to stay open after the official closing time. Normally they would have the option to stay open as late as they want at the local markets, but this time it's going to be, they're going to have an official closing time for the time being. But vendors that want to will be able to go to the area on Street 60 and stay open. And here's the dog I was telling you guys about. I did a night walk video. Yeah, there he is. It's okay. I did a night walk video, and I was trying to tell people this is probably the cutest, ugliest dog I've ever seen. That holds true. He's so ugly, he's cute. And I wish he wasn't so mean. I would love to just pet him all the time. I feel his pain. Me and him are soul brothers and ugly. But anyway, yeah, so Salu Market's going to reopen with those certain restrictions in place. So that's certainly good news. They did reopen the borders from Thailand back up to allow for the migrant workers to go back and forth. which may have been a little too soon. They're reporting that about 20% of the people coming back across from Thailand are testing positive for the virus and have to go immediately to quarantine centers. And so that's a pretty large amount of people. But there was a need, because when they closed the borders, they did it kind of unexpectedly. People didn't have enough time to come back before then, and so there were, thousands of migrant workers kind of stuck over there. They didn't have a place to go there. They couldn't come back here to their home country, so they were just kind of in limbo. I guess the government over there took care of them the best they could with, food and water and some kind of shelter. We're just going to let them die at the border, but so they decided to reopen it. But like I said, we're getting a lot of new cases, a lot of which are coming from border crossings and things like that. Some legal, some illegal. So I think they're trying to decide what they should do about that. It'll be okay, I think. I'm sure they'll come up with some kind of solution. And some of the roads here are beginning to look really, really good. Not just the one we just walked down by me, but some of the other streets are really coming together. They're not just holes and machines, and sometimes you look at that and think, I have no idea how this is going to be transformed. But they know, and that's the important thing, and they've been working steadily. And some of them are starting to come together, looking really good. So hopefully they'll meet the deadline for getting them done. And later this year, if they go through with that resolution, start opening the borders back up for tourism and business visas. That will be nice. I've had a fair number of people ask me about teaching here again. It seems to go in waves. I think with everybody's lives on hold before, it kind of got put in the back burner, but now in some countries things are starting to look a little better. People are starting to get their plans put together for what they want to do when they can travel. I think that's why. So I will be discussing things like that in the future. But I do have a book called Live in Cambodia, a guide for living in the Kingdom of Wonder. And it covers, I have a whole section in there about teaching, how to find a teaching job, requirements and things like that, what kind of visa you need, and how to go about doing that. There's a link down below if you want to buy that book. Or like I said, if you donate through PayPal or buy me a copy, I'll send you a copy for free. As a way of saying thank you. But I will cover that in these videos. All the basics. Right now there's no word on when schools are going to reopen. Unfortunately, that's the big news. Something, that and allowing tourists to come in, those are the two biggest things people are wondering about. Rumors say that at the end of September they're going to reopen. I think that's hopeful, and I think that's optimistic. In my opinion, it's a little unrealistic, because that's a month away, and they're still averaging 100 or so new cases of the virus every day. So I don't know if that's actually going to happen. My guess, and it is just my guess until we hear officially from the government, but my guess is next year, March or April. March or April sounds about reasonable. But like I said, I'll keep you guys updated as soon as I know anything. Take a walk through old Sasamaki here on the outside. Don't think we need anything right now. Normally I try to do a video when I have somewhere else to go, figuring if I'm going to walk there anyway, I can just make a video along the way. But today, as I said, was different because of the rain situation. Looks like it's going to happen. Decided just to walk and then go home after I'm done. Did it for you guys so that you could have another video and not have to wait another couple days in case that monsoon decides to change its mind and dump a river on us for 2 days or whatever. Also coming up, I am going to do a video series on what you can expect if you're new to Cambodia. I'm going to do it in 3 sections. It's going to be what you can expect to change about you, and it will happen. Happens to everybody. But what you can expect physically, mentally, and emotionally if you move here and this is your first time maybe moving abroad, or maybe your first time moving to Cambodia. Certain things will happen, things will change in those 3 areas, and I'm going to make a video series about it starting next week. And I'll add some extra information in my Sunday Stuff with Dave videos exclusive to my supporters, because I like to bring you guys content because you help me out and I appreciate it. All right, that's going to do it for this one. I think I'm feeling some little drops happening. I think it's time to end it. All right, be sure to check out all my links down below. Like I said, PayPal, buymeacoffee.com. Donate there, get some exclusive videos, get a copy of my book. And hopefully you will like it. And it is always very much appreciated. Also, other channels vlogging from Cambodia, their links are down below. Very good channels. Always giving great information. And you're going to see some great scenes, great views from other parts of Cambodia. So definitely check out those channels if you're interested in Cambodia. Also on my social medias down below, I have t-shirts for sale in my merch store. And like I said, I have 3 books. They're all available at gumroad.com. The links for all 3 of those are down below. Pick the one you want and get it instantly downloaded. All right. Hope you guys are staying safe, doing well. And I hope you have a fantastic Tuesday. Oh yeah, they're putting in a sidewalk here too in front of Sasamaki. Well, actually not just in front of Sasamaki, but it looks like all the way down Highway 6 here. That is going to be pretty when it's done. Get rid of some of this lopsided, janky cement that passes for a sidewalk now. It'll be smooth, easier to walk on, easier to drive on. All right, talk to you guys in the next one. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Goodbye. There he's looking at his Sunday best here. He does need a haircut though. Gonna have to get that done. All right, talk to you guys in the next one.